Visit our sponsor, MTM Case Guard, right now at ammoboxes.com. That's ammoboxes.com. Manufacturers of ammo boxes, gun cases, rifle gun care, gun cleaning, and firearm maintenance centers and handgun cases. Check out their handgun mag can, tactical mag can, multi-mag can, and AK-47 mag cans. So many mag cans, so little time. A handgun mag can holds 10 double-stack handgun magazine. Tactical mag can, 15 magazines, 10, 20, or 30 rounds. Multi-mag can holds 10 double-stack handgun mags and 10 30-round AR-15 mags. Water-resistant O-ring seal, padlock tab. Ammo and magazines not included. MTM Case Guard is family-owned and operated since 1968, and all ammo boxes made in the good old USA. Innovative products built to last. Visit MTMCaseGuard.com right now for their dealer locator and AmmoBoxes.com for the retail store. Available in sporting goods stores and gun shops near you. Click the link below right now. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Greene, and you're tuning in to AMTV, Alternative Media Television. It's Monday, March 7th, 2016, and with a heavy heart, I say the elections are rigged. Donald Trump doesn't win. Hillary does. Again, I say that with a heavy heart, but there's times in my media career where I just basically go off intuition. I can kind of feel things happening. Felt this around the 2008-2009 financial crisis, warned family and friends to get out of the market. Could see the wheels coming off, the bloodbath that was going to ensue, which inevitably did, with the collapse of Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, and then the greatest orchestrated, pre-planned, engineered bailouts in the history of the world, which really had one intention: to steal from you, to rob you, and transfer the greatest sum of wealth in the history of the world, all which was very successful. In fact, we watched Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders debate this last night in Flint, Michigan, which is just pretty much a circus. You see, Donald Trump, and I talked about this in our exclusive private on-demand video. Many of you subscribed last week. Thank you very much for supporting our platform. Donald Trump is a real threat to the establishment, not just the GOP, but the establishment. And I think what's happening is we see, and I've talked about this again extensively, we see how the media establishment is against him.
And if I were close enough and I had a knife, really, I mean,
wait, what?
The stabbing just wouldn't stop.
And we see how Washington, politicians are against him. We see how his own party, people like Mitt Romney, are against him. We see how the religious establishment, people like the Pope, are against him. But it's all about this cathartic experience. I think this is what the New World Order elites have orchestrated for a reason, to give the American people that cathartic experience, that Freudian release, because people are angry. They're looking for something different. They're looking for that anti-establishment character to be the next president of the United States. Same thing with Bernie Sanders. And it's exactly why they won't win, because it's all pre-planned. It's all engineered. It's been orchestrated from the beginning. Hillary Clinton's the next president of the United States in 2016. I'm not saying that to be defeatist. I'm not saying not to vote for Trump. In fact, that's why there should be even more support behind Trump, why you should get on board. You should vote for Donald Trump, that we should try to stop this inevitability. But we have to come to terms with the fact that the whole system, the two-party paradigm, is an illusion. The whole system is a joke. It's been pre-planned and orchestrated from the beginning to serve this New World Order agenda. And Hillary Rodham Clinton is the main entree in 2016. You know, she talked a lot about, last night they were talking about the Flint water crisis and how this was just a horrible thing to happen to the children, etc., which it is. And I'm not saying that there's not huge gravity to that situation. It's one of the reasons why we're a big proponent of water filtration systems. We sell them at our store, amtvmedia.com. I encourage you to buy one. I own several of them. It's a big deal. But it was interesting to see Hillary Rodham Clinton talk about the fact that she would prosecute those involved, that she would hold them to the law. She even talked about potentially firing the head of the EPA. Same with Bernie Sanders, although I think he actually has good intentions behind it.
Well, I'll start by saying amen to that. We are here in Flint. I'm very grateful that my request that we hold this debate be held here so we can continue to shine a very bright spotlight on what has happened in this city. I agree. The governor should resign or be recalled, and we should support the efforts of citizens attempting to achieve that.
And her rhetoric was just so firm, how she's going to prosecute whoever's responsible for hurting the innocent children. Yet at the same time, nobody's prosecuting her for her crimes, for Benghazi Gate, for the deaths of Christopher Stevens, several other Americans, these bold-faced lies, the illegal targeting of conservative groups, blowing up her email server with classified information, thousands and thousands of emails passing through her hands. Why isn't anyone prosecuting her? Why isn't anybody getting angry about her? Now, people like Donald Trump are. It's why he is a real threat. And we're going through this cathartic experience in America right now. We're reading all these reports. In fact, the head of Drudge is talking about how basically Donald Trump is ruffling the feathers of the New World Order, which he is. This is all happening. This is all real. He's a real threat to the establishment. So all these people and all these forces, the establishment itself, media, religion, etc., is all working against him. But it's why he won't be the next president of the United States. I actually personally think he gets the nod. He gets the nomination. It's going to be a complete media circus. I'm looking forward to the debates. I think he's going to full-blown attack Hillary Clinton. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, when we get our vote, he'll conveniently lose. This is important to recognize, folks. You don't have a voice. There is no system in America today. It is absolutely, entirely, and in its totality corrupt. That's the system that we have today. That was shown to us right in front of our faces during the 2008-2009 financial crisis through the orchestrated bailouts. Notice how it worked for the elites. It worked for all those with the deep pockets, things that Bernie Sanders talks about. They orchestrated the events in the first place to transfer the money from you, to destroy, to absolutely eradicate the middle class. Yet they'll talk about these things like they're talking points at the Democratic debate last night, for example. The whole thing's rigged. There is no system. Donald Trump is a real threat, but if he was a real threat in actually winning, he wouldn't get that far. They wouldn't allow it. There's a reason why I say I pray for Donald Trump. I pray for him and his family because he is a real threat. But the establishment is letting the American people again kind of experience this cathartic moment, this Freudian experience, to kind of get all of our anger out, etc., think that they actually have momentum, that they're actually going to change something for the better. And again, I know this sounds defeatist, but it's my honest to God opinion. But he won't win. They're going to take him out one way or another at that last round, the final round, the knockout punch. This is my humble opinion, and I'm not happy about it. I hope I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I honest to God hope that I'm wrong, but I do not see Donald Trump as the next president of the United States. He's out. The establishment already has the table tilted in its favor. Everything is working against him. World leaders, those that make up the New World Order paradigm, do not want Donald Trump as the president of the United States because they can't work with him. Again, Donald Trump is for real. And it's why he's not going to be the next president of the United States. There is no working, legitimate system here in the United States. The only way Donald Trump would win is with a legitimate, true-to-life, real coup d'etat. That's the only way Donald Trump will win, is with a coup, a revolution here in the United States of America. And there's a lot of angry people out there. I meet them all the time. I meet a lot of people, they have no idea what I do, and they are just fuming with anger. Ripping Hillary Clinton a new asshole, talking about how the country's going into the toilet. Guys that I know that fought overseas in places like Iraq and Afghanistan say that it can all happen here in the United States of America, that Americans are blind to what's going on around them. And again, they don't even know what I do. And I'll just listen to them and listen to the anger in their hearts, their minds, their souls. This country is deteriorating. It is fragmented. It has been destroyed. It has been hijacked by this Obama Manchurian candidate that has made up this New World Order agenda. There's a reason why they placed Barack Obama as the president of the United States for 2 terms. There's a reason Mitt Romney lost. And of course, Mitt Romney, a part of the establishment. There's a reason we're having this cathartic moment now, to give the illusion that the people actually have any hope, that they're actually going to influence politics. Again, the only way Donald Trump becomes president of the United States is with a legitimate revolution in this country. A literal coup. Not a figment of our imagination, because Donald Trump will roil not just politics here, domestically at home, but globally. This is very serious business again. And this isn't to sound defeatist. This is not to say, okay, we quit or anything like that. No, this should rally more support behind Donald Trump than ever before because he is real. He is legitimate. He is not the establishment. The entire establishment, as I talked about in our on-demand video, is working against him. Whether or not it's Washington politics, it's big billionaire corporate media, it is the religious establishment, or it's even his own party. People like Mitt Romney. I mean, why wouldn't Mitt Romney get behind him? Why wouldn't the GOP party get behind him after the people have spoken? After he's won 6 or 7 odd states? The only place he's faltered was in Iowa. There's a majority rule here. The people have spoken. Again, they've spoken for Donald Trump to lead them. But the establishment is not going, in my humble opinion, to allow this to carry out. Again, it's going to be a media circus. We're going to get this friggin' close. It might even be like a repeat of Bush Gore. We're going to get this friggin' close to give you the impression that you actually had a chance. Even though the real elites behind closed doors in the smoking rooms have already predetermined the outcome. They already know who wins. And if Hillary is healthy enough to continue, and again, believe me, she's got health problems.
Lift our sights, to set big goals, to make it clear that America's best days can be and are ahead of us.
I want to thank both the candidates while we've been debating tonight.
Just look how fat her face is. She's on obvious medication. She's got this like smoker's voice now. She's like, hi, my name's Hillary Clinton, and I'll go after the EPA. If she can make it with her health to November, she wins. Guaranteed. Already been decided. This is important. This has a lot of gravity, right? I mean, share this far and wide. Folks, you need to understand there is no system in America anymore. The people, there is no majority rule. There is no election. It's a selection. The country has been hijacked. It was hijacked with Barack Obama, and it's the same reason Hillary is the next president of the United States. A part of this, again, socialist agenda. This Manchurian candidate agenda. You know, it's funny. You ask around you, I don't even know anyone that's pro-Hillary. Like, seriously, I don't know anyone here in the Valley of the Sun. Maybe it's just because we're a conservative state. You know, I'll see an occasional maybe bumper sticker on the road, but like occasionally something that's pro-Hillary. No one I talk to likes this bitch. Okay? I have a feeling that's pretty much the case throughout the country. But again, it's already been predetermined. It's a pre-selection of who wins. It's like WWE. Like they know who's going to win the fight, right? There's going to be a lot of fanfare. It's going to be a media circus. It's going to be a lot of it very fantastical. Donald Trump is going to attack Hillary Clinton. The debates are going to be like unlike anything we've ever seen. And it's going to get to a gnat's ass in November, give you the impression that Donald Trump had a chance, but then he's going to lose. Am I happy about it? I hope that I'm wrong, but instinctually, what I see just in my gut, and from time to time, I'll get these feelings, I'll have these instincts around the news cycle, what's happening politically, economically, etc. The elections are rigged. Trump loses. Hillary Rodham Clinton wins in 2016. Get this video out everywhere. Make it viral. Hard-hitting and in your face. I'm Christopher Greene, and click the link below to support our sponsor.